All right, now let's take a look at analyzing a primary source with our HAP acronym. Now, every time we see a primary source, we want to think the question, what's happening with this source? Okay, so we are going to identify the historical context, the audience, the point of view, and the purpose of this primary source that was written by a Japanese author titled The Greater Learning for Women in 1716. Now, let's read it together. Seeing that it is a girl's destiny, on reaching womanhood, to go to a new home and live in submission to her father-in-law and mother-in-law, it is even more incumbent upon her than it is on a boy to receive with all reverence her parents' instructions. Should her parents, through excess of tenderness, allow her to grow up self-willed, she will infallibly show herself capricious and thus alienate his affections. Guys, I'm so sorry if I pronounce those words wrong. It was hard for me to understand, so let me explain it to you in terms that you could understand. For example, the beginning, it is saying that the woman's destiny, or upon reaching womanhood, their destiny is to live in submission to her in-laws and her husband, right? And it is even more important of this for her than it is for the boy to receive praise from her parents. That's what it's saying. It's more important for the woman to submit to this new family than it is for the boy to receive the love from her parents. So then it goes on to say, should her parents, through too much love, allow her to grow up self-willed or independent or be able to think for herself, she will then fail as a wife and not earn his love, is what it's saying here. If she is to act self-willed or grow up in the way that her parents raised her to be, independent and strong-willed. Okay, so why are these views? Okay, so let's look at the historical context. Well, we know that this is from the 18th century because it says 1716, when the influence of Confucianism had taken hold in the upper classes of just Japanese society. And we know from Confucianism that there is a hierarchy of society where women are below men, and they're subservient to men, and they're supposed to serve them. So because of that, this is why she explains the role of woman in this idea, because the influence is from Confucianism. Our audience is to all Japanese women in society, because again, they're trying to change this ideal of woman. Her point of view, obviously, she has a favorable view of Confucianism and thinks it will be helpful in Japanese society. I mean, the title of the book is Greater Learning for Women, and it's telling women how to act in a relationship. The purpose of this is to instruct Japanese women in society on how to act in this relationship. So that would be our first example. Now, on the next slide, I want you guys to go to, and to attempt it on your own, I will have a reading button for you to click on and listen to. So check it out.